Okay, here we've got two Klaatus. You've seen this one before. This is the TRILOGO MISCARD. So it's got the regular Klaatu from 1983 on the TRILOGO Klaatu skiff card, and I just did a recent review of that. And then here we've got a Klaatu on a 77 back US card, and you can see that the bubble's quite yellow. The card's quite nice. Has a little bit of sticker residue in the top corner, and on the back you can see it's a 77 back, which is a US very common card. So you're talking about ungraded, a carded example of this Klaatu on Palatoil Kenner cards starting from about 20 quid, and that's for the 1983 version. Plus, if you want it graded, maximum price you'd pay is about say £100. So that would have to be a really good graded example. So let's see. The overall grade is 77. It says Klaatu Kenner Dead Eyes 77 back A Klaatu. Card gets 75, bubble gets 85, figure gets 90, so the figure's quite a high grade, and overall it gets yellow, 75 EX plus near mint, so excellent near mint graded figure, and very typical of Kenner Return of the Jedi cards to have a yellow bubble, or Power of the Force as well. Doesn't happen so much. As you can see with the TRILOGO there, the bubble's pretty clear. But the plastic on that bubble is a lot thinner than this one. They're both the grey limbed version of Klaatu, which means that there's a variation with tan limbs, which cost a lot more. So there you are. Klaatu, that card's just been re-released on in the vintage collection line with the name Roof. So that's from 2010. So this is the original 1983 version, the Kenner 77 back. It would have originally come on a 65 back as well. So they are easy to find. This still not worth much, so no problem finding that. Quite a good figure. Comes with a bit of cloth around his waist. So there you are. Klaatu and Klaatu skiff. Well, that's the skiff card. That's the same figure as that one. Okay, here we've got a vintage 1983 TRILOGO Klaatu skiff guard outfit. But as you can easily see, that Klaatu figure is the earlier version of Klaatu. So that version of Klaatu's been re-released recently on the vintage line collection. So this is a very common, it's what you call a MISCARD. So it's a TRILOGO MISCARD, and there's quite a few of these. I've got a few others. I've got the Biker Scout on R5D4, the Squid Head on Ree's card, Yoda on a Warwick card, and what else? I've got Yarn Solo on a French Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker card, and the Death Squad Commander on the ATST card. Most of those are TRILOGOs, excepting the Luke Jedi. So these are fairly sought after, and you do come across them. They tend to have thin bubbles, and the bubbles can be really dented and crashed and cracked. So you've got to be really careful with the bubbles. This figure gets an 80. Overall, it's an 80 near mint. The card gets 80, bubble 80, figure 85, and the only thing is on the left foot is quite a lot of frosting on the black boot. The other boot's fine, but that boot, the left boot, has lots of frosting on it. Frosting's what appears on certain figures. It tends to be black paint actually. It must be something to do it's a chemical reaction, and no one's sure what it really is. It could be a mold or something like that, or just a chemical reaction. I don't know if you can really see it, but on that foot there, which is black, or meant to be black, it looks kind of grey, and that's all frosting there. So I don't know if that's a recent thing, but this looks quite like a recent grading, so it must have been there. The figure comes with a really nice cloth cape, and is quite well detailed for its time. Head, arms and legs swiveled, that's it. So this is the most common of the miscarded figures. So if you ever come across one of these, it's most likely to be this one, which is the Klaatu skiff with the Klaatu original on it. So there you are. That's the Klaatu, and it's the TRILOGO card. As you all know, 3 logos: English, French and Spanish. And we'll look at the back of the card. Typical TRILOGO shows 79 figures. The last 2 blacked out, which are the Ewoks. And there you are, Klaatu MISCARD. So that's meant to be that should be Klaatu skiff. It looks like according to Stefan Fankel, who wrote that book TRILOGO to Meccano to TRILOGO, he says that these MISCARDs were made in France, and they just used whatever figures they had left over and tried to match them up with the closest cards they had left, just to get them out and sell them off. So there you are. So there you are. TRILOGO MISCARD. Not that rare, but still not that common either. So there you are. Klaatu. Quite nice, apart from the frosting on the left foot. But still, the card's very nice. The figure. They say you can get rid of frosting by shining ultraviolet light onto the figure, but I've never tried that. So there you go. Klaatu skiff MISCARD. Nice figure. Okay, here we've got Klaatu, the original version of Klaatu, and it's on a TRILOGO card, and this combination is quite hard to find. This figure on that card is quite hard to find. It's far more common on the Jedi card, but it looks far better on the TRILOGO card, if you ask me. It has the 3 logos. The figure is really nice. It's AFA 80, and it says card 85, bubble 80, figure at 90. And you know, on my channel I've got quite a few vintage carded Klaatus. I've got him on the MISCARD, plus on the US 77 back, I think. So there you are. This is Klaatu on the TRILOGO card. Really hard to find this card. And there you go. There's the back of the card. So this one is always going to be a bit tricky to find. Nice figure though. Okay. My battery's about to run out. Hopefully I've got enough battery power to take some photographs as well to really capture the greatness of this card. You notice the big difference with the TRILOGO card is the backing. The colour backing is different colour. It's yellow here on this figure. Maybe it is yellow on the Return of the Jedi version as well, but I'm not too sure. But it still looks really good. So Klaatu original, grey limbed version, and there you go. So everyone knows about the tan limbed version, which is a lot more valuable. So there you go. Re-released as a roof on the vintage collection last year. Same picture. Okay, these cards are a bit like what they're doing now with the vintage the 2010 and 2011 cards, where they're putting stickers, European stickers on them. This is an international European card, so you've got all the different languages there, all the different distributors at the bottom: Clipper, Meccano, PPP, General Mills and Palatoy, plus all the other distributors. So this was designed to be, instead of having all different cards for all different European countries, they just have one card. So there you are. This is just like what they're doing now, but at least you haven't got a sticker covering up all the different figures here. You've got the actual picture of the figures. So why can't they do that now and produce different, you know, a European specific card, so they don't have to put stickers on it? Okay, so you've got Klaatu there. One more look. Excellent figure, excellent card, picture. Looks amazing on TRILOGO. And it is hard to find this card because most of them are pretty tatty. They get pretty beaten up, TRILOGO cards. So you try finding one of these on eBay, it's really hard to find this one. So Klaatu original on a TRILOGO card, graded 80 overall. Nice thing about TRILOGOs is the bubbles stay clear most of the time, and you know, in Europe and England these cards are pretty common, so you know they just look great. Shame that they haven't decided to bring back these cards as well for the vintage collection for 2010, 2011. These are sort of cards they could do for Europe, the TRILOGOs, just for nostalgia's sake. Okay, so my battery is about to run out, so maybe I'll take a